Welcome to Sailing Zoe. We are a family of 4 who bought a salvaged catamaran sailboat on auction. We are on a mission to fix it up and sail the world. Subscribe and join. For the last 2 weeks, I had been in North Carolina working on our salvaged Katana 47, trying to get her structurally sound. Now it was spring break. Kristy and the kids were going to come out and see the boat for the first time. We were all very excited, and I didn't get any footage of them at the airport when I picked them up. But we went back to the Airbnb to reconnect and relax a little bit, then got ready to go to the boat, which we had renamed Zoe.
This is like, you know, party.
Daddy, this is super bad.
You need a good buff.
Yep. I didn't realize till after we got there that I had forgot the key to open the boat. So we would have to come back the next day to see the inside, but in the meantime we had a lot of fun exploring the outside.
This is the perfect place to look at the stars overnight.
It's wide. I don't know about docking this.
Why?
Because I can't see a third of the boat.
Well, that's why you go over to the other helm.
You can't bounce back and forth with docking.
Sure you can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can let us know in the comments below. We always knew whatever boat we chose would require repairs, but I always envisioned us doing those repairs together. There's another open hole.
I think we got to determine whether or not it's supposed to be that way.
Well, I don't think it's just supposed to be like nothing around it, like at least a little plastic like cappy thing like that one. Because I'm recovering from this knee surgery and physically unable to help, that plan changed. Well, these are things you're wanting to put the boat in the water in a week, you said. These are things we have to figure out. And clearly I'm having trouble letting go of the control. I'd rather not rush it to get it in the water to have to haul out again to take care of this.
True.
Don't want is to have a beautiful boat that's actually an ugly boat.
Wait,
Because
stop
it's not
calling
clean.
Zoe ugly.
Well, I feel you. How about this? I don't want this beautiful boat to be a dirty boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Or ugly. I mean, she's just been out of the water for years. I hear you say, meh, low on the priority list. This doesn't make me feel great about this.
I will say this. Of course, we'll figure out if it's something we need to take care of and then take care of it as necessary.
We're taking
Zoe?
I'm just saying, I also want a pretty boat.
I think a pretty boat is awesome.
Let
You know,
Pretty.
you are so pretty. I know that's all the pretty I need.
That's the thing.
Not me.
That's the tarp and where a chain is underneath it.
Dad,
Okay.
you changed me.
Now we're chained to Zoe. Ew, spider web. What is that?
Don't wipe it on me.
It looks like there's bugs growing there.
I think it's poop.
What?
I'll go back to the Airbnb.
All right.
Well, we're not gonna go to the Airbnb. Let's go do something different.
I think we're gonna go to the beach.
To the beach.
Yeah.
Our favorite part of this trip by far was our time together at the beach. We were able to relax and be in the moment as a family. But it also meant that we didn't record very much of it.
I got this.
Round 2. Seeing the inside of Zoe.
Good job.
Whoa. Oh yeah, she is
Zoe?
getting her work done.
As a stinky as a giraffe.
What? Stinky?
As a giraffe.
As a giraffe? Oh wow. Look at it, Zoe got us flowers. This is big.
And this is that.
That is epoxy. I was mixing some epoxy and it's all hard now.
It's very. Hey, look at those. Put this down. I want to see how.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want some kisses?
This one's my bed, Daddy.
Trying to inspect the boat while keeping our kids safe in a construction zone was as stressful as it sounds. Potential for injury and kids itching from fiberglass prevented me from exploring more. I'm looking forward to seeing Zoe again this summer, where I can truly get a sense for all she has to offer us. Wow, look at these mirrors.
Got you back. One's to fill, one's to flush.
Wow, there's a little bench in the shower.
Yeah, there's enough room for two.
No, there's not.
A little Captain Ron action.
This is a good sized shower.
Yeah, so seriously,
Yeah.
room for two.
Oh.
As important as it was for everybody to see and experience as much of the boat as they could, it was even more important to just kind of reconnect as a family. And I gotta tell you, I can't recommend the Outer Banks highly enough. It's just exceptionally family easy. Everything is close, it's friendly, it's reasonably inexpensive, and we had a wonderful time even when the weather was bad, going to the bowling alley or the beach, and just so many wonderful things. I have no doubts we will always remember the Outer Banks very fondly. So the batteries just came in. Gonna open them and take a look. These are Ampere time batteries. They're lithium ion, so they were $1,035
1,000?
a piece for 300 amp hours each. And we got 4 of them. Maybe we got 4 of them.
Looks like you got 3. There's 3 boxes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
The 4th one arrived a few days later and was damaged in delivery. I had emailed Ampere these photos of the battery. They immediately emailed me a prepaid label to send the battery in to get it swapped out for a new one. I'm really excited to give a full review on these batteries after we've had a year or so to test them out, because they cost about a third or a half as much as some of the name brand batteries out there. I did a little bit of work some days while the family was out, but really we spent most of the time just enjoying North Carolina. Took them to the birthplace of flight, and they got to walk along the steps where the first flight had occurred.
Of 2.
The next day the weather was a little chilly again, so we went to the aquarium. As you can see, they were a bit excited.
Look at that huge Pokemon! It's not Pokemon, it's a Pokemon. No, that one's... That's a giant lobster.
Yeah. How did it feel?
Soft.
You got it?
I touched it. I couldn't touch it.
Yeah, it is poisonous.
So we were just talking about what our favorite part of this spring break trip was with our family, it was time at the beach with kids.
Hi guys.
Clint made the comment that he was surprised I didn't care about the boat much more.
I think you spent a total of 40 minutes. And there's no judgment about that. It's just like such a huge investment, and I don't know, maybe a lot of that has to do with some trust in me, or just like this is less about the boat, more about the family, or whatever. But
what do you mean this is less about the boat? This trip?
The sailing the world.
100% it's less about the boat.
But it's,
I think the most time I spent going through and inspecting anything was when we were under the boat, and then you feel like I was complaining about the through holes. I've never seen just a straight hole in a boat without a through hole.
I don't know. We'll see. We got a marine surveyor coming out to look at just the structural side of the boat. I want the structural inspection to occur when everything can be visually inspected, because this isn't just like for insurance purposes type of inspection. This is like to make sure we don't die. Seaworthy type of inspection. And the contractor I've been working with, he's like, oh, it's solid. It looks really good to me, from the research that I've done. And now a third party has no relationship to the contractor, no relationship to me or the boat, is going to come out and take a look at it and say.
Well, and your contractor's a boat builder.
Yeah. The contractor was like boat builder of the year. Is built carbon fiber catamarans. We'll know whether or not this thing is put back together right or not, and then redo it as needed. Today I have a marine surveyor coming out to look at the boat, to look at the structural integrity of everything that we've done. While he's going to be doing that, I am pulling everything out of the Connex box because we cannot find the spreaders for the mast. Without the spreaders, we can't put the mast and the standing rigging up. And so we can't find them. So hopefully I'll be able to dig them out right now. Tune in next week as the family heads home. I attempt to paint the bottom of our boat, see what the surveyor has to say, and find out if we find these spreaders.